Okay, hold on. I gotta adjust myself so I can feel comfortable in the video. Okay. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is Buzzing Bumblebee. I love that name. It's pretty rad. Anyways, so let's talk about how to make friends, because we've all been trapped inside of our houses forever. And then y'all who are in 8th grade going into freshman year just don't know what the fuck to do, especially when you're in a school like mine, like a K-8 school with only 100 people, high school that's big. I know how it feels. It is scary as fuck. So let's go through the steps on how to make friends. Okay, so tip number 1, find a hobby. So I love art. Personally, like, I'm in love with art. I will probably make another video if this video reaches enough likes. And I'll show my art. But when you find hobbies and you're having a conversation with somebody, like, hey, my name is Ava/Aiden, because, you know, I'm gender fluid, but whatever. They'd be like, oh, hey, you like doing anything, or do you want to hang out sometime? And then you can find something in common that you can do with that person. And the best part about like doing stuff like that, like when you're trying to find something in common, is that you can like find something in common with somebody, and then like it will help you become closer. And then once you find one thing in common, it will lead on a track to more things that you may find in common. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, let's see. Get the courage to talk to the person, because when you're an introvert, it can be really scary. But I know how it feels, because I'm an ambivert, I guess, so I can be. It's not? Oh, okay. Sorry. My connection is really bad. But okay, so when you are talking to somebody, right? And you are nervous about what to talk about next, or having that awkward pause, that's totally normal, because I feel like I have that a lot. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing a video, sorry, about things. Sorry, someone in the chat's talking to me. So when you have that awkward pause with somebody, it's completely normal, and I know it can, oh my god, it's the most uncomfortable thing. Oh, thank you for hitting the like button. Oh, okay. Yeah. So when you have that awkward pause with somebody, it's totally normal. And you have to learn how to get through that. So my best advice is, if you're feeling so awkward and so uncomfortable when that happens, look around, because you could find something to change the subject to make that awkward pause stop. And my dad's like a psychotherapist, and he's been a counselor for a few years, so he's told me this, and it works every time. So say you're on a date with somebody, right? And you're sitting with them, and you're talking, having a good time. The awkward pause comes. And there's, say, a band on the stage playing a violin or a piano or whatever the fuck it is. You look over and you see them doing that, and you be like, oh, thanks. Sorry. Thank you. So when you look at the instruments or something, you could like come up with a subject like, oh, hey, you playing any instruments? Or, hey, like, you do you sing or something like that? And then that would start the conversation back up. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, if you have a friend already at that school, try finding friends through that friend. So at my school, I have a few friends that are from my old school, and they have friends that they introduce me to. So that makes it easier when you're trying to make friends. When there's thank you. I stopped going on there because I'm not allowed to. So yeah. Sorry, people are talking to me in the chat and the live stream, so that's why it sounds random, but so what I would say is try finding like a really good friend that you can really click with, and then try finding friends through that friend. And I might actually make another video eventually about like how to see like if there's like a narcissist or something like that. But yeah, that's the 3rd tip. Now the 4th tip I would say is you have to see, if you're trying to make friends, you have to like really make sure that the people that you're trying to make friends with are not fake. And sometimes this can be really hard to tell, but hold on. Okay. So sorry, I'm like really fucking tired. So you have to really see if someone's a shitty person or not. So how to tell through that is basically there are a few ways to tell if there's somebody who's a narcissist or not, or somebody who is actually fake, or etc. So one way is to see when they need you. Sometimes what can happen is they can be an emotional vampire, which basically means that like they're not there for you, but you're always there for them. And it's kind of like, you understand what I'm saying. You can actually look it up what it means and shit like that. But yeah. Another way to see is that when you have to see when they need you. So say somebody needs you when like say they're in a car wreck, right? And they're like, help, I need you, and you're there for them. But then when there's a super important task and they don't help you and they push you to the side and make you feel like shit, that's another way to see if they're fake. And also when they try to manipulate you to thinking that they're your friend and shit like that, that's another really good way that people use to try to get you to be on their side, to be like, hey, trust me, I'm a good person, blah 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 blah. So people like that are just horrible people. But it's better to give out advice upon that than for people not to know. And another thing is that just you have to get that feeling. You have to be in tune with your intuition. And I do trust my intuition a lot, which is a super important key, because when you feel like something is wrong, don't ignore that feeling, because that's super important. It's just like built with your senses. So when you feel like you're having a connection with somebody and you really feel that in tune connection, it's like, it's this weird, like, when you have that really, really good best friend, that's like, you have that good feeling. But when you know that somebody's being fake and there's a lot of red flags, don't be friends with them. It can be really hard to make friends, especially when you feel like there's something wrong with you, or you say things that you don't mean, or shit like that. And I know exactly how you feel. I was bullied growing up, I didn't have many friends. I had a difficult family life, which I'm not going to really get into unless you guys want me to do a story time, which this video will have to get at least, let's say, at least 20 likes for me to do a story time. So if you guys want me to do a story time, just try to get this video to 20 likes. And also subscribe. I'm trying to get to at least 69 subscribers. You probably know why. But yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say. But if you guys want me to do a part 2 on this, just leave a like and a comment, and I'll do my best to get back as soon as I can. I need to recover and rest because physically, I'm dealing with some medical issues. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Love you, and bye-bye.